Welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Let's see if they can use Grammarly to their advantage. Jones is using it to make her point in a friendly way. And now Miller's taking a technical doc and asking Grammarly to rewrite it. Let's see if it makes the difference. It's love all, but does Jones feel it?
Yes, they're aligned. Game, set, and match.
Thanks to Grammarly, every word you write helps you reach your goal.
Download Grammarly for free.
Ready to work out at your own pace? Movement.
Welcome back to the final qualifier of Showdown Esports. I am your host, Mission, and alongside I do have Krill. And today we have got our final qualifier. It will be a 1v1 game mode. And of course, it will be called Showdown Live. We are looking forward to it. We've got 12 teams who have qualified so far. We've got 4 more to qualify today. We've had a lot of very high rank and a lot of low rank players play, but we've had a lot of good moments so far. This is the final qualifier. Obviously, main event will be in about a week or so. But yeah, we are looking forward to it very much.
Yeah, that final event is going to be a massive showdown. It is absolutely stacked full of very, very good players and some very, very good talent, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Honestly, some of the plays that we've been seeing over the last week, I think we started in around November.
Yes, we started, I think, just before November, in October.
Yeah, I think so. And since then, we had a little bit of a rough start, just sort of working things out, but then we got into a massive format, and we've crowned a lot of qualifyees so far, and that is 12 teams that will be shown on the screen very soon. But right now, 4 more teams are qualified for today. Obviously, you can still join if you have already got into the tournament, but regardless, you can still play, and hopefully we can see some very good moments, and hopefully we do crown some new winners.
Yes, 100%. I think, this being the very last opportunity, I think the people who have been recurring that haven't just quite qualified, it's going to be that last-ditch effort just to get through and try and make it into the final showdown.
I mean, we've been seeing people getting flip resets, ceiling shots, flicks, pinches, literally anything you can think of. There's a lot of competition in this tournament. It's not to be taken lightly. And of course, you've got to be watching them, especially if you are not playing at the current time. I would suggest watching them opponents, as you could face them in the future, and you don't really want to be facing them without any sort of idea or experience with them. But of course, it is a single elimination format, so once you're out the tournament, you're out of it. But obviously, if you're qualified already, we will be letting you know very shortly about the details for the main event.
Yeah, 100%. And like my co-caster here said, watching those other people play, they might be your opponent, and just trying to notice any sort of little things they do that might give you that little bit of an edge. Understanding someone's play style is half the battle, is, knowing your enemy.
Yeah, definitely, because some players, they tend to go for like a certain something, so you'll be able to predict them a lot better. Predicting your opponents, something very good you can do. And again, at the end of the day, just trying your best. And even if they are hard, like, you've got to keep pushing. And we do appreciate your efforts, obviously. Hello to everyone in the chat. Once again, do let us know that you're here. And, of course, we will say hello back to you. But, yeah, it's 7:30 in-game. In case you are not sure how to join those tournaments, we will be showing you on the screen in just a few moments. Anyone who is not sure of joining those tournaments, also do let us know that you are unsure, and we can help you. So obviously you do go into in-game, you do go to custom, as you do go to tournaments right there, you do go to custom, and you do go to find tournament, and you do go to it.
The tournament will be posted there. Showdown Esports Live.
It's at 7:30 p.m. It should be further up the screen, so you do go to find tournament. And obviously, normally you'll see it, but there is some people joined so far. It is... I don't know why I called it Live Mission. I don't know why it's called Live Mission. It is unfortunately called Live Mission. It is Showdown Live, it's supposed to be called, but it is Live Mission for today. And of course, you can join that. Anyone can join it, but I do recommend you do join it as soon as possible, because a fair few people do join the tournaments, especially towards the end.
Yes, 100%. And just a reminder, it is Live Mission instead of Showdown Live today. I think it's just a little bit of a typo there, but just keep in mind, Live Mission at 7:30 p.m. is the 1v1 tournament, our final qualifier, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the big screen.
So I will say again, we're going to have people playing from bronze to SSL here, so you could literally play against anyone. But even if you aren't quite the best in the world, or you're not the best rank, like, don't be disheartened. At the end of the day, there's a lot of upsets that can happen. We've seen a lot of upsets before, especially Kizzy before he was playing very defensive. He was playing against someone, I think, called Orkan, who was about 4 or 5 ranks ahead of him, and he was getting so many saves. He almost beat him in a lot of plays as well. But yeah, we've seen a few upsets, and I think even some tournaments, we've had some champs, if not low GCs, literally winning these tournaments. So it's not, you don't have to always be at the top of your game. As long as you're putting the effort, joining every week, you always have a chance to win.
Yeah, 100%. And that Kizzy matchup with Dorkin, that was a really close matchup and really entertaining. Speaking of which, Kizzy's in the chat. Hello, Kizzy. How are you doing?
Hello to all of you. Let us know if you are in the chat. We want to say hi to you. And of course, I think we saw Storm before. He might be joining us today, one of the most aggressive players and mechanical players of this tournament. We also did have a few other players such as RX on your side and Flo
yes.
competing. Can you run through how they were playing?
Yes, well, I think RX was a very clear example. You know, he's very, very mechanical. You know, I'll say maybe not too locked in, I'd say, when he was playing, but very, very, very mechanical.
Okay.
I got some insight from him on that match when he was a couple goals down.
Well, maybe he's just playing it off. Who knows? I bet he was trying it. He was sweating. He was pushing it right. That's what you should be doing anyway.
That's what you should be doing, not watching a YouTube video and not paying attention.
No, I could never imagine that. But what I can imagine is this tournament that is going to be happening in about 7 or 8 minutes now. In case you don't know how to join, do let us know in the chat and we can obviously help you. Or do DM us on Discord. We have let everyone know on Discord, on TikTok, and obviously on Twitch as well that we are live right now and the tournament is joinable. We will show you just a couple more times how to join in-game because I know some of you are visual learners indeed. But yeah, is there any more people that you do believe that have a chance of winning these qualifiers or at least placing good?
I'm not too sure about the qualifiers. I'm not too aware of who's joining. Just one last time, we're going to show you how to join the tournament. You go to tournaments, find tournament, custom, and then it'll be under 1v1. The name is live mission at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, we do apologize again for naming that. Normally it would be Showdown Live. This is the final qualifier though, so this will be the final tournament that you can join. Anyone can join, as whoever is qualified through these tournaments over the last couple of months will of course be invited to the main event. We will be giving more details about that.
100%, and it's looking like we've got Fuse and Kizzy typing in the chat. It seems like Kizzy is hyped. How are you guys doing? We're great, thank you. How about yourself, Kizzy? More importantly, what we want to know is what you guys had for Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner. What did I have for Christmas dinner? I had some pigs in blankets. We had some Yorkshire puddings. I didn't have like the traditional one. I had some like halloumi fries as well. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of Christmas dinner. What did you have?
Well, we started off in the day with some ham and some turkey. You know, that was we had a Christmas lunch. Then we went out for a nice sort of Christmas dinner.
Oh, you go out?
We went out for Christmas dinner,
okay.
but for lunch, like the actual Christmas dinner, you know, we kept it classical. You know, some roast potatoes, some turkey, some ham, some pigs in blankets, all the good stuff. All the good stuff.
A little controversial opinion. Do you think mac and cheese belongs on a roast dinner?
No, it just doesn't belong on a roast dinner. It just doesn't. Kizzy said, I had pigs and blankets, carrots and turkey, and roast potatoes, and ham. See, Kizzy knows what's up. How about gravy? Do you have a little bit of gravy with that?
Well, I don't know. Christmas dinner could certainly contribute to the performance of this. I do believe if you are eating a very nice Christmas dinner, it could certainly make you play better. But of course, in case you're not in already, make sure you are getting into those tournaments. It is called Live Mission today. And we have only got literally a few more minutes until we do start this tournament. I can't wait for it. It's our final qualifier. We've had so many qualifiers so far. I've enjoyed it so much. How have you found it, Krill?
You know, I think it's been a really good show of everyone who's been in. You know, there's been some really good talent, and I think everybody that's got everybody's qualified so far. It's a good reflection of who deserves to be there.
Now, we do start in approximately 5 minutes from now. So I will just repeat that, 5 more minutes. So make sure you do share out to your friends. We need to get as many people into these tournaments as possible. And of course, we are looking forward to it very much. Hopefully we do see some flip resets. And
quickly, we're going to go to a quick technical break, but we'll be back just before the tournament starts. All right, so we'll be back momentarily.
see you
Hello and welcome back to Showdown Esports Live, and we're just getting ready to go into the first couple of matches once the tournament does go live.
I believe we do have a few people joining now. Obviously, make sure you do join. I can't stress it enough. Make sure you do share out to your friends, whether it's anywhere, honestly. But this is the final qualifier. This is your final chance. I have let people know. We have all let people know. Just make sure you do get in there. And of course, once you're in there, top 4 does make it. Or if you're already through, then obviously we're going to make 5th or 6th, for example. But yeah, it will be called Live Mission. We can maybe show you on the screen one more time in case people do not know exactly what we're talking about. We can obviously show you visually as well. It is on the screen once again. It is right here. It's Live Mission. It is called. Normally it would be Showdown Live, but today the mind wasn't working too well. But it is 7:30 p.m. B or GMT. So obviously Live Mission right there. Make sure you join. Make sure you join. Literally got like 2 or 3 minutes now. Let people know, and I can't wait for this tournament.
Yeah, and the one really important question we all want to know is Mission. Do you like thicker gravy or watery gravy?
I haven't actually had gravy for a while, but I don't know. I feel like the concentration, you just feel more texture, more flavor there. And watery, I don't know. It just, I mean, watery. If you're not too palatable, if you find the Christmas dinner not palatable enough, then yeah, go for watery. But if you want a true rich sort of enticing flavor, then obviously go for the thicker one.
Okay, and what about our production behind the camera? Are we going for thick? Are we going for thick gravy or watery gravy? Thick. So we're all on thick gravy. What about you guys in the chat?
They do like it thick, some could say, but
chat, what are we saying? Are we after thick gravy or watery gravy?
I've never really heard someone ask that question until today, but of course we have got a few votes. I think I can't quite exactly see. Thick gravy.
Thick gravy. Kizzy, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think there's no other choice besides thick gravy, you know?
I've never really heard someone say,
rich.
I want some watery gravy. But talking of, not talking of gravy at all, but talking about the tournaments, we have got one. It is starting in a couple of minutes now. Whether you're watching, whether you're playing, make sure you do share about. And obviously, we cannot wait for this tournament. It's a single elimination. So once you're out, you're out. But obviously, everyone has a chance, and top 4 does make it through. But if you don't make it into the top 4, then you do still have a chance to make it. But we are starting now. We can't wait to get into it. It will be the first round, and I wonder who it'll be against.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm interested to see who's around in the new year and who's brought their new year skills with them.
Yeah, I do believe in New Year, there's been a season start more recently, so maybe people are higher rank, maybe people are lower rank right now, but regardless, I have been seeing a fair few people training recently, doing those scrims. I've been hearing a lot of good things. I'm looking forward to it very, very much.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, it's a new year for me as well. I'm on controller now instead of keyboard.
Oh,
you know, making a big change. We're making big changes in the new year.
Well, less about you, more about these players, because we are starting this tournament now, and we've got Beedler Voice.
Beedier Voice.
Beedier Voice versus Storm, and Storm in 16 seconds has already got his first goal.
You know, today might be the day that Storm manages to take a victory over one of the qualifying events, because is it 3 or 4 events he's managed to qualify second for these qualifying events?
He got so close. He kept coming second over and over again, and then obviously last tournament he couldn't quite keep up there, but regardless, he is through. He has got the second goal here, but he will definitely be trying to get his first tournament win today.
Yeah, it's really looking like Storm is not messing about in this. You know, it seems like he's bringing that intensity, like he really wants that victory. And personally, I would like to see him get it. Storm, we're rooting for you. We believe in you. We're supposed to be non-biased, but...
Come on, Storm. But obviously, we have got a debutant today, and it is Beedier Voice. And he is going for a few challenges here and there. Does get beaten. Now, Storm potentially going on the wall here. He's got 400 boost. He might go again here. Might go for a reset. And all the control there is just too good.
Yes, 100%. Storm really taking it over to the next level. That little air dribble. He's got that control into the flip reset and doesn't let it bounce. What a goal.
Not much better he could do there. But 3-0 now. There is still time. I believe it is first to 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have got game sound on now. And it is a kickoff win there for Bedia, but he is on 0 boost here. He's pushing up a little bit on 0 boost. It is kind of a risky play here. That being said, Storm trying to go the entire way here. Gets the reset. Might go again here. Gets the touch, but Bedia is there. And Storm now taking control in the boost department. He's continuing to control the ball, bringing it back. He might be going for a full-field air dribble here, potentially. Does look like it. He might go for another reset. Does get the reset. Might go the entire way. Gets the reset again, but what a save there by Bedia. And Bedia, despite being a debutant and being 3 goals down right now, does get his first save on the board.
Yeah, and you know, Storm is really pulling out these mechanics. You know, we've seen he's gone for the double flip reset twice in a row off the back wall, and he's just about made it. You know, he's really showing off those mechanics.
And it does seem like Bedia is giving up a fair bit of space right now to Storm. Storm's definitely utilising it, but that being said, he does miss the open net there, and he is quite low boost. He does get the flick there, and Bedia did have boost, but unfortunately, I think he was sort of caught a bit off guard there, and it does go in 4-0 now in the first game.
Yeah, and you know, Storm is really clearly the favorite here. He's got a lot of control. He's really highlighting and using really good mechanics, and you know, if Bedia wants to change this up, he's going to really have to do it. He's going to have to do it now. You know, maybe pull out a little bit more mechanics and get a little bit more control of the boost and the ball. Storm is just really dominating it. You know, really good control, really good boost management, really good mechanics. It really seems like it's in the bag for him.
And we have almost half the game through so far. Bedia getting a few touches here and there. We're still yet to see any sort of breakthrough plays from him, but Storm does seem to like going on the wall here. This is what I was saying about earlier, is that you've got to be looking at what players do. Storm, in this case, seems to like to go on the back wall a lot. Does get a 5th there now. And Bedia does seem to be giving him a fair bit of space, but he's not over yet. He's still got half the game left, exactly. And I do feel like there is some potential to be seen yet.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Storm is really in control of this. With half of the game left, he's 5-0 up. I don't really see a comeback here from Bedia Voice. It's just about how long Storm takes to close this match out.
I wouldn't put Bedia to bed just yet, because who knows? He might have just warming up a bit. It is the first game after all, and he has missed there, unfortunately. Storm has also missed. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but what I'm sure of is that his 400 boost hit, and might be going for, and all the way again. He does like to go for these plays, and Bedia trying to catch up there. Bedia might get a save there, and what a save there by Bedia, clutching up in the defensive department. And now Storm again on the ball. He's got 400 boost. He might go for a reset here. He loves to go for the reset, and what a shot there. Slots it right in, and what a placement.
Yeah, that pre-flip reset was stunning there. You know, just to angle his car perfectly, so when he flips, he gets that reset and can hit it over the defender.
Oh, and that will be a forfeit indeed. Storm is through to the next round, 6-0, so quite a one-sided game there. But still, good effort from Bedia. I know a lot of players who would have probably forfeit even earlier there, so credit to him, honestly. But we have got the next game. I believe it will be round 2. I'm not entirely sure how many rounds there is exactly. If the production would like to show us some brackets of this tournament. Even us, we're not sure entirely how many people, but we do know that there is a fair few people who are in this tournament.
Yes, 100%, and it was a really good mechanical showcase from Storm there. You know, a lot of control, a lot of management. You know, it didn't really seem like he was ever fully being threatened that match. You know, really a highlight of his skill there.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, Storm, we already know what his capability is, and he hasn't won a tournament yet. It doesn't really matter that he hasn't won, because qualifiers, it is the top 4, but it is generally good. It is good to show that he's not here to mess about if he does get this win here today, because I feel like getting second place a lot, it shows that he's up there, but ultimately the winner in the main event will be getting the most prizes, and that's ultimately what you want to be getting. You don't want to be getting second place every single time.
Yeah, 100%. And, you know, Storm's been second place so many times, but it's looking like we're coming into another matchup here. So let's see who we have got. So we have Clapson versus Storm, another showcase of Storm. I wonder if we're going to see some more flip resets. He's got it off the wall right here. Going for another reset.
Oh,
He does
and
it.
what a reset there. Oh, and it's 1-1. I did not actually see that. Clapson actually did get a goal. We do apologise for the delay there. Let's get the reset though, and does conserve his boost very prominently. But that will be 20 seconds into the match, and our debutant today. Do you think that he has potential?
Well, you know, we didn't see the first goal from him, but it is 1-1, so it is all out in the field. So I'd say, I'm not too sure. You know, we've not seen too much. They may be opting for more freestyle.
Oh, and off the ceiling to the Musty, and he's just cool with it. He's too cool to score, really. And the reset and the Musty, and I don't know where the opponent did go, but I think he might have just been a little bit stunned there. But 2-1, he's not out of it yet. And only 30 seconds into the match. Now, Storm going on the ball here. He has got 400 boost. We do know that he likes to go for his full field air dribbles. Could not quite there. Might be going for a bit of a mind game sort of play here. Might go for the breezy. Goes for the fake breezy. And what a bit of
The little wave,
of that.
the wave dash flip was very impressive from Storm. You know, really again showing his mechanical skills. One thing to notice is pre-flips that he uses in the air to get these resets, like you just see him do there. There's just so much control, and those are very, very difficult to do.
The 2-1 now. Storm. This looked like he was trying to get bumps just there, but just avoid it. And now he is back on the back wall. I think he's trying to get the opponent to overcommit potentially here. The opponent isn't really pushing up. I think the opponent is sort of playing more defensive, but to the point where he's giving a fair bit of space. And he collapsed and still back. And now Storm does seem to go on the back wall again. I don't know exactly why he's giving him so much space, but right now Storm is going for some potential freestyle plays.
Yes.
Clapson does not concede the goal there. He does get away with it. Now he might go for a second goal. Could not quite get a touch there. He's still got time here. He might be able to control it. He's a little bit awkward there. And quite a low boost. He will need to get back now. Storm might go for an edge rule here. Does get the reset. Might get a pinch off him. Does get the pinch off it. It's on the bar. Can he finish it? Yes, he can.
He can finish it. You can see a lot of control. And I think the prime example of this control is these dribbles he's doing, where he's putting his car on his side and flipping it, and he's still managing to keep control of it. It's very, very impressive.
Oh, what a show-off he is there. He does get the forfeit as well. He is through to the next round. Hopefully we can see some other players in this tournament. We want to see as many people in this tournament as possible. But obviously, yeah, Storm looking like a favourite right now. Do you think he's going to win the entire tournament?
Well, you know, from what we're seeing so far, if there aren't any contenders like Storm, this might be his victory. This might be his placement into the grand finals.
Well, I do believe that he has a lot of potential to get a grand final, but he's come second place so many times. We are getting to the next game now. Can't wait for it at all. But let's see if Storm can get the win. We are not watching Storm this time. We are watching Foos versus Ayob. And can you give us a prediction of this?
Well, you know, just going off of names alone, I would have to give this to Fuse. You know, no particular reason, but that seems like more of a try-hard name than AO. But it's looking like that match has been delayed for some reason. Maybe AO isn't joining. But, you know, I'm excited to see what Fuse is bringing to this.
But obviously, I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. I do believe Foos is one of our favourites to also win these tournaments as well. But we will have to wait and see about that. But in the meantime, I believe we are having just a couple of technical difficulties.
Yes, and I think we're just waiting on this tournament to start. Maybe there's a bit of connection and black screening issues going on. You know, those are quite prevalent with joining tournament matches. Oh, and we're hearing from production that it was just a straight-up forfeit and that AO didn't end up joining. So Fuse through to the next round. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he brings, though.
Very interesting indeed. But obviously, Foos will be to the next round. I'm not entirely sure if he will be in the semi-finals or finals exactly.
Do you know what Fuse's rank is, by any chance?
Foos is known to be about GC3 or something. So he is one of the better players. Play with him myself, and I have to say that he has a lot of capability. Sometimes he might go a bit easy on you. Sometimes he definitely won't. So it's really about how lucky you get on the day with him. But regardless, he is one of our contenders, I would say, in the tournament. And we do hope to see more matches from him.
Interesting, yes. And I think I'm hearing from production we're about to get into our next match. Is that correct, production? we're getting it 1 minute. So maybe some slight technical difficulties on that end. But tell me a bit more about Fuse. What's he like as a player?
So Fuse, I've known him personally for a while. He's a very nice guy. I think he's English with a Polish descent. So he's predominantly an English player. We are getting into the next match now, but obviously we do know a lot of European players are very good at this game. We've got a few European players playing today. I think we've got people from Netherlands, we've got people from Poland technically, and we've also got some people, I can't remember everyone's language, everyone's nationality, but what I do know is that Storm versus Fuse, and this could be one of the games of the entire tournament.
This is going to be a serious matchup here. You know, we haven't seen much from Fuse, but we have seen a lot from Storm. So what can Fuse bring to the table? Fuse taking control of the ball here is 1-0 down. Storm on defense. Fuse doing a good job at controlling that boost, but Storm is doing a good job at conserving it.
1-0 right now. It is Storm ahead, but obviously Fuse is looking for an equaliser here. But Storm, what a recovery, all the way back in time. But that being said, Fuse does find another challenge. Very aggressive challenge there. Does conserve his boost very sublimely, and of course doesn't play. I think Storm maybe not quite aware that his opponent has the capability to get another shot there, but maybe just a bit of an odd misplay there from Storm.
Yeah, it seemed like Storm got a bit of an unfortunate ghost touch there, which left the ball into the midfield, in which Fuse could take an easy cleanup goal. I'd say just slightly unfortunate, but you know, it's 1-1. Both these players are looking very good and very dangerous. And it looks like Fuse gets another goal, just capitalizing on that slight mistake challenge from Storm.
Oh, and the demo there as well. We are not quite seeing the replay of this. Oh, there you go. He does get the shot there, and sort of just pulls it right into the goal there. 2-1 now, just over a minute in, and we do have a kickoff win here for Storm. Does get the 400 boost, looking to go for another air duel here. Might go for the reset, does collect the reset, but Fuse is right there, gives him no space whatsoever, and Fuse is not here to mess him out. 3-1.
Not at all. And you know, if there is any sort of play style that'll make it Storm's life difficult, is not giving him space in the air where he is so dangerous. Those early challenges are really going to mess him up, and you know, Storm might counter his playstyle to play around that, but you know, it's all to be seen.
3-1, we do know Storm's capability. I would not write it off at all yet. I do believe Storm probably is just warming up right now, and he does get a potential shot there, but Fuse just seems to be controlling the ball. He's not really giving much space right now. Generally is, most of the time, certainly controlling it, but Storm does find a gap there, does get a few bumps here and there, and it's not messing about either.
Yeah, that bump is critical there. You know, Fuse on low boost has made the clear, but that bump right there pushes Fuse on no boost into Storm's half, leaving Storm with that open net, which leads the score to be 3-2 with 3.5 minutes on the clock, and it looks like Fuse is going to get a kickoff goal.
Well, a kickoff goal it is indeed. For anyone who is having a break or watching the chat, let us know your score predictions for this game, as I feel like this one is going to be a very high-scoring match. There's a lot of goals keep going back and forth right now. We can't even keep up with it, potentially.
100%, and you know, often in these really high-scoring matches, it's not about the offense, it's about who's got the better defense. Because you know, when both players like this are so good and so consistent on attacking, who can find that defense? Storm in the air, an air
Shot there. I will have to go back to that as well. So you said, yeah, you definitely did say about the aggressive side, and yeah, it literally is about both players going for it. But if one person misses, the other person will likely score. So you just got to keep going at it. In this case, Storm finds another goal, another opportunity, and now this game has got so much closer.
100%. You know, Storm looked like he was predicting that early challenge, just catching Fuse out, leaving them with that open net. And you know, it's interesting because 1v1s are very much like a chess game. You know, both players are trying out new tactics and then bouncing back and forth on each other. You know, what's working, what's not working, how can I counter what is and what isn't.
A lot of decisions being made this game. Obviously, decisions is a lot more important than some mistakes here. Sometimes you miss open net, it's not the end of the world, but making some of them decisions, being there in net when you need to be, getting those shots when it needs to be, that's all that matters. And it does seem like Storm has made a good decision there, and he's cut right in, found the opportunity, and Fuse just been caught on low boost.
100%, and that's really unfortunate from Fuser. I could see exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to get that flip out and get the boost, but he answered straight back off the kickoff. What happened here?
And 5-4 there. I think that's the second kickoff now that Storm has conceded. Not entirely sure what's happening there. He might be trying to, might just be trying to sort of work with a few different kickoff strategies there. But that will be another kickoff there. But in this time, it's back in Storm's direction.
It looks like Storm tried to delay the kickoff, got scored on, then Fuse tried to delay the kickoff and got scored on.
So much happening right now, but there's no way it's going to be another kickoff. And it's just kickoff after kickoff. It's just back and forth plays. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here, but both players, it's so back and forth. It just seems like one player's not focusing, the other player's not focusing, but now it does seem like we have found an even ground. Storm go for another shot there. What a shot, but what a save there by Foos. And saying again, positioning, decisions, Foos has it all covered. But maybe not all covered, as Storm's right back at it again. 6-6 now, and this could be going to the wire.
Wow, Storm really catching him off guard with that early challenge, and then taking a page out of Fuse's book for a change. Gets that early challenge, but now we're 6-6, down to sudden death. Next goal goes through.
We've got 2 whole minutes left yet. We've only just had over just half the game. 12 goals in the game. We never normally see this, but what we do see is a lot of these aggressive plays right now. It does seem like Storm's going for a potential shot. Hopefully Foos is back in time. He is back in time. He's a little bit awkward. He might get a save. He does get the touch. And now, obviously, Storm controlling the ball. We do know that he likes to bring it back to him. He tries to get the opponent to overcommit. But it does seem like Foos has found the opportunity now, and Storm caught those trousers down. That did not work for him at all.
Wow, just unfortunate. That little turn in the corner, really catching him off guard.
Hello there.
Oh, looks like... no, we're still in this, actually. We don't have the score limit on today.
And that's another kickoff. I don't know what's happening there. But we do apologise for that brief moment where you got to see our beautiful faces. But 7-7 now. And this could be one of the biggest games that we've ever seen, scoreline-wise.
100%, and it's still going. You know, both players are still in this. It's 7-7. Wow, and Fuse overcommits there. Will Storm be able to capitalize?
No way! He gets the goal! Wow. And the double tap slots it right in. Storm has been down most of this game, but now, I think for the first time, correct me if I'm wrong, he is up.
He is up now. You know, Storm's taking the momentum back. You know, we're seeing a lot of kickoff goals and a lot of different kickoff strategies being implemented, and this one working in Storm's favor. He gets boost, ball, and time on it.
And now Storm controlling the ball once again. Might go for another reset again here. Might get another touch. He does get the touch, but Foos, we do see Foos a lot of these times. He does like to wait in defense. He is patient in defense. He's trying not to use his boost too much, because earlier in the game we were seeing that. He's also using his boost a bit now. He's pushing up a bit on low boost. This is potentially another risky play. We are seeing Storm with a lot of boost a lot of the time. He is certainly very good at controlling boost. But saying that, he's just overcommit, and he's run out of boost. Boost punished him yet again. We've seen this a few times now, haven't we?
Yeah, it seemed like Storm sort of panicked there on low boost and just got any touch. And, you know, mistakes like that will be capitalized at this level of play.
And now Storm does win the kickoff. He is going to go on the wall here. We do know that he likes to go for the reset. He might get a reset. He does get the reset. Goes for the fake, but Foos reads him. Foos reads him perfectly there. Gets the demo. And losing Storm again on the back wall. And he is going for Musty. He gets the reset and the Musty again. And what a shot.
And what a save.
And a defensive masterclass here by Foos, but Foos controlling it, and he is low boost again here, but he seems to thrive on this low boost. Can't quite get the goal there. It's an amazing save, but now Storm getting under clearance.
Yes, and this match looks like it might go to overtime. It's in a dangerous place, but yes, we will be going to overtime. 8-8, Fuse versus Storm. What a matchup.
This could be one of the highest scorelines you've ever seen. So make sure you are watching along. Foos, 400 boost now. He's got control. He's got possession. He might go for a flick here. Storm's right there. Storm knows it.
Wow.
And Storm predicts him perfectly there. 9-8, 17-goal thriller there.
Wow, what a matchup from these both. It was goal after goal after goal. Both players really fought it out.
And I believe it is the grand finals now, so it is a best of 3. That is just the first game of this tournament. Do you think that Storm is going to make one back or not?
it's best of 3 already, I'm hearing from the production team.
Yes, it is finals. That's what I was saying. It is a best of 3. Do you think that Foos will get a game back?
You know what? I think it's certainly possible with how close that matchup was. I'd say it could go either way. And, you know, it was down to it was down to overtime, and there was only 1 goal in it. So let's see. Now that we're back into it, we've Storm with an open net, which he will capitalize off of the kickoff.
We've seen so many kickoffs. It's not something we normally see a lot in 1v1. Obviously, people do make mistakes, but it seems just so back and forth, especially in this tournament today. But that being said, Storm now with another flick. He does go right past him, and what a start from Storm. Has the momentum now, and just conserve his boost. I think Foos does like to use his boost a lot. Normally he does, as I say, thrive on it, but right now it does seem that Storm is capitalizing on it. And it will be a kickoff win here for technically Foos, but Storm now bringing it back, and he is controlling it. We do like to see him control it a lot here. He might be going for a full field air duel. Does unfortunately not quite get it, but now Foos might be going for a reset here. Might be able to go again here. Just get the touch. Will it be in? It's going to treacle in. It does go in just about. And last second little touch there, and does get it right.
And wow, yeah,
Just about in there.
he manages to just sneak it by just enough with that touch. You know, Fuse keeping this competitive. It is 1-2. You know, this could go either way. We've only been 30 seconds in, and there's already been 3 goals. Fuse with a bit of possession off of that kickoff. You know, he's got possession, he's got the ball. Storm gets caught out. It's an open net for Fuse, which looks slightly awkward to score.
And all tied up again. I think we've seen a few tying ups from last game, especially. This is the grand finals of this qualifier, meaning that both these players are I think they were qualified already before this tournament, but they are definitely qualified. But obviously Storm is yet to have won a qualifier tournament. He is looking to be winning that. He's already 1 game up here, so he does have a very good chance. But obviously Foos is not going to be giving him up any games for that fight.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Fuse is the person here who needs to push. He needs to get a bit of momentum, which he does. He's just got 2 goals back. He's got the momentum, but this game is critical for him. It is do or die in this situation.
And 2-0 down to 3-2 up now for Foos, and he's found a lot of momentum back. And we've got to respect him for that, really. But he has got a lot more boost now. He might be going for potential play there. Does realise he has low boost. Obviously, he is going to retreat a little bit now. But he doesn't want to give too much space. But he tries to not give space. But Storm does go for the early flick there. But now Foos getting a little bit more physical, going for those bump plays. Now Storm trying to do some shadow defense there. Does work fine. Trying to get Foos to overcommit. He's sort of just trying to let him do it. I think both players are trying to do it. We saw a lot from last game. Foos was trying to get Storm to overcommit, and he did do a fair few times. But now Storm seems to be replicating it, and now Storm does find that double tap.
You know, Storm was ready for that early challenge, though. He keeps the ball high instead of going down towards the net. He predicted Fuse to jump there. That's very good from Storm, but how will Fuse adapt to this new attacking style that Storm is bringing?
But yeah, Storm, I think he's been a very all-round player, because obviously we have been seeing a lot of moments where he's playing a lot more defensive. Like here, for example, he would probably be pushing up for this, but he's just trying to almost let Fuse overthink and get in his own mind, really. So it's very smart plays there. But obviously Fuse there is also showing some aggressive moments there. Almost overcommitted, but did get away with it. And now might be going for the Doomsy dish. Does get the touch, but unfortunately does not quite find the net. Now he might be going again here. Does get the flick. It was going to be open net. Can he finish it? No!
He just can't finish it. He's done all the hard work there, but it was quite a difficult angle. However, he does have the boost, and he does have the control boost.
Oh no!
Has he given away a goal? He's recovered it.
And
only
both players just recovering after recovering here. I don't know how they're doing it. They're just finding a way back. And obviously, right now, Foos is on low boost. Storm's on high boost, but Foos is there when he needs to be. And now, obviously, Storm will be on the back hit. Does not want to overcommit too much, but Foos will be on the ball there. He does get the pinch. This could be on target. It could be in off the bar pretty much. And now Storm again. Might be going for a flick here, potentially. Might go for the flick. He goes for the fake and straight under him. And the control there. He just perfectly does it.
Wow, and You know, one thing we have to say here is Fuse just looks so comfortable on low boost. It's almost be very it would throw you off as a player, you know, when you see them, when you know they're on low boost and you expect them to back off. Fuse just doesn't.
No way, that's going to be another kickoff there, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've seen more kickoffs than anything else so far, but kickoffs, a goal's a goal at the end of the day. We're not gonna hate on it, we're not gonna denote it, but what we do know is that Storm is now 5-3 up. He is looking for his first tournament win. 1 minute 52 left though. Fuse does still have time, so I would not back down yet if I were you, Storm.
Yes, 100%. 100%. You know, Storm is showing a lot of control here, and Fuse is looking really good, but just needs to find that little edge. Oh, and shuts Storm down.
Storm with those tiki-taka plays, he's certainly found the momentum. He's showing it. He's proving to be doing it consistently now, and I do believe Fuse to get a comeback here, it is going to take not a miracle, but it is going to certainly, he's going to have to find a lot of momentum in some shape or form, really. But Storm right now, he's looking comfortable. He's driving around the pitch. He's showing whose pitch it is. And now Fuse trying to let him to overcommit here. This could be a shot here from Fuse. Fuse could not get the power on it,
but he does get the goal. He gets the goal. Yeah. And, you know, seeing what I've just seen this play from Fuse is exactly what he needs to do if he wants to get back into this. He needs to be early challenging. He needs to not be giving Storm space. Because with a player like Storm, if you give him space, the game's already over.
Of course, 4-6 now, 1 minute 14. It's not over yet. This is the final qualifier, though. We will be double-checking after the tournament who is through. But what we do know is that Storm is on track to get that tournament win. Might be going for a reset here. Does get the reset. Can he get it again? He tries to go for a double reset.
Yes, and 100% to all of our players, make sure you join our Discord from our link on the stream. Make sure you join our Discord so we can let everybody know who's qualified and message the qualified players to let them know the date of the finals.
Of course, finals will be very, very soon. So in case you did make it into the top 4, we will be letting you know. But right now, 6-4 and 32 seconds left now. It's do or die time for Fuse. He's going to have to throw himself at it. He is throwing himself at it, but he has been punished there, and Storm knew exactly what to expect. He does actually miss the goal there, and now will be last chances here coming up for Fuse. He will need to get it, but Storm knows it. Very smart with their plays. He's controlling it. This could just be it.
It's looking like it's going to be at 5 seconds left on the clock and a 2-goal difference. It is looking like Storm is going to win his qualifier.
He is going to win the final qualifier. Well done to Storm today. Unlucky to Fuse. I'm not sure if Fuse did win a qualifier before, but I do know he did place very well. Regardless, both players are guaranteed the main event. We have got our 16 teams. So in case you have been in the top 4, maybe we will be letting you know very soon. But also, if you just like to watch along, then of course you can come and watch along. Main event will be exciting. I can't wait for it. It will be across 2 days. And the format, everything will be quite different.
Yes, 100%. It's very exciting. And hopefully we can let everyone know what the prizes will be for the finals.
Yeah,
soon.
there is indeed finals. There is indeed prizes for these finals. There was no official prizes for these qualifiers, but we are giving away prizes to the main event players, so make sure you are getting into that if we do let you know. But that being said, it's been a good stream, hasn't it?
It has been a wonderful stream, and that game right there was so exciting. Yeah. And sorry, we're getting a note from our production there. We will be posting in our Discord the date of the finals and how it will all be done. So please make sure you join our Discord so you can, well, be notified about it and so you don't miss the chance to win your prizes. You've done all the hard work now. Now we're on to the final showdown.
Can't wait for it, honestly. Well, that will be it from us. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you in that main event very, very soon. See you later, guys.
See you in the finals.